Typically, you would do higher reps with a hypertrophy training. I was pretty much say anywhere between 8 to 10 reps with hypertrophy training. Typically, what you're trying to do, you're trying to actually build muscle. So you don't want to. We're not trying to increase explosion, but we're trying to increase more muscle mass. So in order to do that, you do need to pump blood in and out of your muscles and break up that muscle tissue so that you can have that tissue scar up to create larger muscles. Now, you would actually do that with more reps and lighter weight. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't increase in weight, but it would be greater to, have an adjustable weight in which you can do at least a set of 8 to 10 reps with actual hypertrophy training. The next form of training I did actually want to go over is muscle endurance. Now, muscle endurance is pretty much a prolonged period of movement for muscle training. So, pretty much you can relate that with actual running. Endurance running can pretty much be explained a lot easier with muscle endurance because let's say you're running on the track. You're running at a constant speed and you're going for a mile and not actually doing a 100-meter dash. You're creating endurance, cardiovascular endurance. Now, when you relate that to weights, you can relate it the same as kind of the same as hypertrophy training. You're still doing high reps as well, but at very lower, really lower amounts of weight. So if I normally bench regularly 300 pounds, if I'm going to want to increase muscle endurance, I'm probably going to want to drop that by at least half or a little bit below half my weight and increase the reps. Probably say anywhere from 8 to 15 reps to increase that muscular endurance. The last type of actual training is actually strength training. Now, strength training, I would actually start within the beginning of your phases because strength training is something that you want to do so that you can get stronger to lift more weight. So typically, strength training you'll probably have rest periods of 2 to 3 minutes, but you will have actually more sets. Medium, probably say medium weight, medium sets probably about 5 to 7 reps. You'll probably have lighter, light to medium weight on the actual bar. So pretty much, let's say if I'm normally lifting 300 again, if I want to increase strength, I am going to want to have slightly heavy weight on it, but do want to actually give every rep my all so that I can increase that strength. Now, moving apart from the actual types of strength training, I also want to cover pretty much what are the benefits of pretty much of strength training. Now, the benefits of strength training have been proven to benefit individuals both physically and mentally. Um, the first thing I can pretty much start off with is mentally. Strength training can pretty much give you a better state of mind. You can also sleep better when you're actually doing strength training and you're on a consistent basis. 'Cause pretty much when you're sleeping, you only adults pretty much 18 years of age or older need at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep, and out of that 8 to 9 hours of sleep, you have what is called a deep sleep in which your body actually needs that actually rest to remain functional for the following day. So your deep sleep rest will last anywhere from 10, probably say an hour to 2 hours of deep sleep. Also, another mental benefit is also decreasing anxiety and stress as well, which is a daily thing for younger and older adults as well. Now, moving on to the physical side of benefits for strength training, pretty much you can increase muscle tone, the definition of your muscles. You can increase your muscle mass. Also, as you're getting older, I do see a lot of older individuals, tend to get osteoporosis or, certain back problems or certain issues because of the lack of inactivity. And you can pretty much, when you're increasing your muscle mass and staying active in that sort, you're allowing your body to be more healthy. And when you have a more healthy and stronger body, you not only live longer, but you know your body can react more quickly and better to daily tasks that you're doing. Also, aside from the actual benefits, like I said, I just wanted to cover pretty much just going over how to get started with strength training and where you can actually go. Now, that's pretty much two different types of places you can go as far as strength training is concerned. One, you can go to your local gym, get a membership. Go there. They have trainers there that can help you progress through what you're trying to go. If you have certain goals that you want to meet, those trainers and they would actually help you there. So that's a good place to actually start off. So you have some type of support system or some type of help through the actual process, and they'll help you through that. Also, another thing, your local community centers can help you as well. Back in my hometown in Memphis, we had a community center. They pretty much didn't charge for the weight room, because it was open to the community. So it's you pretty much would be on your own, but I mean, at least you have somewhere to start. Just do your research, and get started there. Also, the second type is pretty much you can do your strength training at home. There's a lot of YouTube videos, there's a lot of online videos you can look at that have, starters as far as strength training is concerned, and that's a good place to get started as well if you don't feel like getting out of the house, or even if you don't have much time, you can just use the technology that you have to your advantage, and you can use that and kind of get ahead of the game and go ahead and get started on a healthier life. So pretty much that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about here. It's pretty much the importance of strength training. I would highly recommend this to all individuals. I even try to incorporate that myself because I do want to be a healthier individual. I do know that family members and people in your life tend to come and go due to the fact of certain health issues, and certain health issues can be prevented by doing simple exercises, just staying active each day. And that's pretty much what I wanted to go over because I feel that it, would help pretty much help individuals to educate them on the knowledge, of strength training in general to help them for better well-being. Thank you.